and how are we this week? I hope you are all doing well. Welcome back to my channel. So this week I thought I would do something different than last week. Last week you probably saw I had a different video planned and then that changed because I felt the need to do a video following up on the video I made on Black Lives Matter, which I'm really happy I did, and thank you so much for all the positive responses I got for that. It was really amazing to see people connected to it. So thank you so much, and go check it out if you haven't checked it out already. It's really important. So go check that out as well. I wanted to talk about 5 things you can do to feel more positive in these crazy times that we're in. And I mean, really, I was gonna say quarantine, but I mean, most of us are kind of coming out of quarantine, which is good. But yeah, so basically 5 things that make us feel a bit more positive about what we're doing at the moment, keeps our spirits high, and it means we can come out of quarantine and these crazy times, which will probably be 2020, let's be real, feeling like we've had some personal growth and just feeling good about ourselves. And you know, that's all we want to do. We just want to feel good about ourselves. So let's get into the video. Also, stick around till the end because I have a little something different to finish the video, which, you know, is just a bit of fun. But yeah, so stick around till the end to find out a thing that we're going to do at the end, which is really exciting. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The first thing that I thought of when thinking about making this list of things that we can do to be more positive, I think one of the first things at the moment, and I say this in regards to what's been happening over the past few weeks, I think to feel good about ourselves at the moment, but not just to feel good, but like, you know, bring a positive energy out to other people as well. I think taking part in acts that you feel passionate about at the moment is something that can really make you feel like you're making a difference and make you feel like you're doing something that's worthwhile. I know for me, I often feel like if I'm not doing something worthwhile, then I don't feel like I'm really feeling like I'm feeling my best in myself. Something that's helping others and stuff. And it's not about making yourself necessarily feel the best you can, but it's about spreading positive energy. And I feel like helping others, speaking out, and, you know, joining a cause to really make a difference, especially, as I've said, with the Black Lives Matter movement at the moment. It's so important to be vocal out there, and if you feel really passionate about it, I feel like it's the best thing ever to be able to voice your opinion, and to basically, yeah, just go for what you believe in. And it also gives you a chance to think about your morals and what you stand for as a person. So I feel like something like that really brings out a positive energy and makes you feel good about what you're doing with your life at the moment. So number two, I think this is something that is really neglected a lot of time, and even in myself I feel like this happens. So let's talk self-care. So self-care, I feel like I could do a whole video on this. Let me know if you want that. But self-care, I think, is so often neglected for people. I think we forget that, you know, in order to be good for other people, to be a positive influence on other people, we have to be able to feel positive about ourselves. And I feel like self-care takes form in many different ways. For some people, like me for example, it will literally be what you may think of, like a bubble bath and face mask in a film. For me, that's my self-care. For some people, it might be cleaning. Like, genuinely, some people find such satisfaction out of cleaning. I am not one of those people. But a lot of people, for them, their self-care is, you know, cleaning. Or it might be going and doing loads of exercise. I think everyone has their own different ways of self-care that makes you feel good. And that, you know, is good for your mental health and good for your soul and everything. So I feel like definitely taking a moment to think about your self-care during these times and doing what, you know, you feel like you need to do. And I think a lot of that comes with doing things you love. So I think that's definitely an important thing. Number 3. So number 3, I think if you're at home at the moment, you know, not really able to do a lot still, I think something that's really important to consider is routine. and like scheduling. I mean, for me, I've always been a massive like paranoid freak when it comes to routine and stuff. For me, I've always found it really useful to have like a to-do list, so I have stuff that I know that I'd really like to get done in one day, and I get that done, and then I feel super good after I know that I've done that all. At the moment especially, I've been finding myself religiously doing that, even if it's nothing necessarily important. Like, it's like, right, I'm gonna do an hour's exercise, I'm gonna cook something, I'm gonna do something like that. So I think it's really important to try and have some form of balance and schedule in your life. You don't have to go crazy on it. I do, but you don't have to go too crazy. But I think it's good to have a bit of structure in your life, even if you're not at work or anything, to try and just create a bit of a schedule and structure for your life. So I feel like that's definitely something that can help with that. Number four, I feel like is pretty cool. I think it's pretty simple, but it is finding new hobbies, finding something new that you feel like you can do or try, or that you've always wanted to try, and also doing the ones that you love. So for example, for me, I started this YouTube channel during this quarantine period, and this was something that I'd always wanted to do. I'd made like a really bad YouTube channel when I was little. When I was like 14, it was really bad. I deleted the videos, so I don't even bother trying to find them. But I feel like stuff like that, like I personally have tried to, like, I've tried and I'm doing like meditation. I'm still learning a lot about that, but I find it really useful. Things like art, like I don't normally have the time to sit and, you know, draw, colour, make things, and I'm currently making a positivity like book, which maybe I'll show you guys when it's done, which will have everything that makes me happy in it. So it's somewhere that I can go if I need to pick me up, and it will just have everything from boy bands to pugs to photos of my friends and family, to everything that makes me happy. I'm just gonna have like pages dedicated to stuff that just brings me happiness. So I feel like definitely trying new stuff that like you haven't tried before, like baking as well. Baking is something that so many people are like, oh my god, I never normally have the time to. And during quarantine, I've seen so many people making banana loaves and stuff, and that's really cool to see. But yeah, I think baking is something that's often overlooked. But whatever it is that you want to do, I feel like just finding something new, something different to do, I think that's always going to be good. I think that's always going to make you feel good if you accomplish a new skill or something. Also, I was the biggest advocate for like not caring about TikTok when quarantine first started. Now I am actually obsessed. Like, it's so bad. Like, does anyone else just go on it for like 5 minutes? Literally, they're like, oh, I'm gonna sit down for 5 minutes, and then literally an hour or two later, you're like, where did that time go?
Do you know what? Fuck this. No more being down. Let's get this show on the road. Right, let's crank the tunes up, everyone.
It honestly, it wipes time. It's like a time machine, I swear. But yeah, TikTok, again, I mean, I'm not going to judge anyone. I've been on it. I've been doing TikToks for, you know, bants. But yeah, I think TikTok is something that, you know, you don't think about. But I mean, hey, it's fun, and I'm never going to judge anyone for doing TikTok or being on TikTok, because, you know, that's the life we're living at the moment. And number 5. So my last one is pretty simple, and it is, don't beat yourself up about not being as productive or not feeling maybe necessarily the best. I feel like this video probably came really late. Like, I wish I'd done this like last month. But I think don't beat yourself up if you feel like you haven't done a lot, and that goes for the whole of this period in general or right now. Don't feel bad for not doing anything. At the end of the day, as I said, self-care sometimes can be just not doing anything, and that's completely okay. Don't beat yourself up for that, and also don't beat yourself up for being concerned about things at the moment and what is happening. That is something I've been struggling with, like not feeling like I'm not doing enough or that I could be doing more, and like thinking, you know, I'm quite lucky, I should be okay, like I should feel okay, but it's okay not to feel okay, and that all goes with mental health, like you have to keep your mental health in check. So yeah, so don't beat yourself up if you feel like you're not being productive or like you feel just hopeless, because I can assure you I am with you on that, and there are thousands of people who feel exactly the same, so don't worry about that. It's all okay. And yeah, just take your time in feeling like yourself again and feeling okay. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's pretty short, and I think short and sweet. But I wanted to talk about, I just wanted to talk about a few things you can do to kind of make yourself feel better and come out of this quarantine within the next couple of weeks feeling, refreshed, feeling like a better version of yourself. And yeah, just remind yourself of who you are. If you are watching this, you are already enough, and that goes for anyone that needs it. I really like doing these videos on like mental health things and staying positive. I feel like I might keep this up, but we're going to throw in some different things as well. So before we finish the video, I wanted to do a new little thing, and this is kind of just to create something a little bit different. So each week we are going to do which fact is true. So I'm going to tell you three random facts, and I want to know which one is real. Is it A, that a proportion of cats can actually be allergic to humans? Like, they can actually be allergic to humans. How crazy would that be? Is it B, that grapes have actually been proven to make you funnier? No word of a lie. Is this true? Who knows? But how crazy would that be if it was? Or is it C, some flowers have actually been proven to talk? Some people genuinely think they have heard flowers talk. Is it true though? Now that you've heard all three of the facts, which one do you think is actually true? Interesting. So comment your answers down below, and I will let you know in next week's vlog video, which will be up again next Monday, which one is true. And then depending on if you guys like it, we will do this again and just make this kind of like a low-key weekly thing. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Comment which fact you think is true. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I actually post, and make sure you follow my Instagram and my TikTok at aimeeslittleworld to keep up to date with when all my vlogs are out and everything else that is up to. My TikTok is my crazy space, so there's loads of stuff on there, which is just for pure entertainment purposes. Lastly, on my list to remind you of, don't forget to check out my Let's Dance series. I've now got 2 videos up, which is really exciting, and they're really cool, and I'm really excited for this week's one. So yeah, check that out. I hope you stay safe, you're staying well, stay positive, try out some of what I said on this video, and yeah, just keep living your best lives, because honeys, you deserve it, because you are all incredible. Never let anyone tell you any different. Much love to you all.